Dave made this beat.
Welcome to episode 341 of Say Like a Champ. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Striz. Welcome back, Slap Fam. What's good with it, y'all?
We back in business. Yes. Hope everybody is doing well out there. I know we're a few minutes behind, so we already got plenty of slackers in the building. Want to welcome you all to the show and remind you, as always, that we appreciate the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the shares, all the things that you do to support the show. It does not go unnoticed, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching later. We appreciate you. We see you, and thank you for being part of the Slack fam. And welcome to your Tuesday tradition. Strizzy, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's new month, you know what I mean? It's not the first, but it's early into March, and it's just so weird how slow January goes. Then as soon as January is over, the rest of the year starts flying, you know what I mean? So March 10th, damn near the middle of March, it'll be April before we know it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, crazy times, man. But we got free agency in the NFL. We're inching closer and closer to the NBA playoffs, and I'm liking a lot what I'm seeing from the Hornets. Maybe we'll touch on that a little bit. But it's kind of wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Things are gonna come together. They got a young, fun team, and the coaches are finally getting it right. So, but aside from that, man, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing good. Same. Yeah, I feel like now the year is really starting to fly. Almost done with Q1, and lots of things coming up, as you all well know. So it's definitely exciting though to see some free agency, see how the NFL is shaping up. And like you said, we've talked about NBA regular season isn't quite the same, but there are some teams out there that are fun to watch, and it's kind of getting a little bit spicier. So I like that. The other thing we're going to talk about too, and I guess I'll just knock this out as the first topic, is March Madness. So I know we don't all get a chance to watch a lot of college basketball, but March Madness is going to be coming up. And so before we welcome all the slackers to the show, I want to let you guys know the link is in the show description. If you want to join our bracket, it's free to join, and then we'll have some sort of a prize and or bragging rights. We'll see how it goes this year. But we invite everybody, just throw your bracket in there. You just judge by colors or teams or place you'd like to visit or whatever. You probably have just as good a chance as anybody else because everybody's bracket gets busted one way or another. So, so we'll see. But I can't remember now who won it last year. I got to go back and look. I think it was between Ant and Pops. I'm not sure.
Right.
I think it was. But, man, it's so funny how we do these.
I think it was Ant.
I think it was Ant. Yeah, I know. I think it was. But it's funny how we do these competitions and it flies by like nothing. Like I just remember last year doing this same thing. So it's crazy how the time flies. But yeah, it was a good one. So speaking of Pops and Ant, we do want to welcome them as well as all the other slackers. We got Pops in the building. We got Kelly. Happy Tuesday. Like I said, the Weston Plan. We got Moms. We got Unc. We got Devontae the One. What's up, cuz? So, we got everybody in the building, and we're going to get to NFL free agency next. I see some comments coming up about that. Let's talk about it. I think the biggest thing was, and technically not free agency, but obviously related to free agency, Max Crosby being sent to the Ravens for 2 number 1 picks. And then that was before free agency started, and I think other people shaped their moves around that. Now we see that trade actually today was nixed because of a failed physical. So Crosby is no longer going to the Ravens. Tell me what you think. It's kind of weird to backtrack like that, but we haven't been together since the trade. So tell me what you thought of the trade quickly, and then now what you think of it being rescinded, Strizzy.
Oh, man, I'm pissed, man. The Ravens are one of my, basically my second favorite team in the league, man. They're kind of like my side piece team. They're more than my side piece team, you know what I'm saying? I really do follow them. I've followed them for years.
They're like a sister wife almost.
Dog facts, you know what I'm saying? Dog facts. That's the best way to describe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my Panthers. Panthers are my squad for real, but, I've always been kind of a Ravens fan, so I was hyped about this move. And then to see, literally, I think the last hour I saw it get rescinded. And I'm really curious on what what the failed physical entails. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, depending on what it entails, it's like Max Crosby's one of those dudes that's kind of worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, like what was the like what really failed? What's the real issue here? Like this man got to have osteoporosis in his spine. Like
It's like,
you know,
yeah,
yeah, it's got to be something serious to to give to kind of go back on a trade of this just a player of that magnitude. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
they had a lot of injuries last year on the defensive line, so they had like zero edge pressure. And instead of going into the draft, you get one of the best in the league. You know what I'm saying? So um, sucks. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Is he going to go anywhere? Because if it was that serious, are other teams going to be interested
right,
in him? Are the Raiders now gonna is he no longer worth the first because of it? You know what I'm saying? Like what's
right.
how does that change things? So I was so hyped. Me and my boy David. Dave's been on the show before, um, and we were both ecstatic, and then just like that, crushed again. You know what I'm saying? So
Back, yeah,
yeah, I'm curious to see kind of like what's going on, man.
yeah. We'll see. Anthony Weston says knee is what he's hearing, and I agree. Like, does that change the price? Does that have him be stuck? But it's weird how you can do these deals, and especially even the free agency deals. That technically they started doing deals yesterday at noon, and they couldn't even technically sign the contracts yet. And we do see every once in a while a guy might agree to terms and then go back, but we don't really see the trades as much. We saw it with the Lakers last year, but we'll see. But it's like, were they having remorse? Like people were saying they gave up too much, and then all of a sudden they get a little bit
Mhm.
more critical on that. They get a little more nitpicky. But Anthony Weston, he said, will the Cowboys get Crosby now? See, that's the thing. Like in the meantime, they had traded for Rashawn Slater from the Packers. Like so many other teams like went out and okay, we
Made
didn't miss,
moves,
so we
yeah.
gotta get this guy. We're gonna bring in this guy. So now I do think that the market has shifted for him. And like you said, because of the field physical, because of the situation the Raiders in, and they don't really want to bring him back, I think the price went down.
Yep.
So
And I feel like when you trade a player, the relationship kind of dwindles too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Max wants out. I mean, I saw him celebrating. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
was happy to get out of there. So he's just not going to want to go back. You know what I mean? He's not. His mental is already out of Vegas. You know what I
yeah, like
mean? And
that's a weird thing.
yeah. So like you said, today's price is not tomorrow's price, and that price has probably gone down.
Probably,
So
yeah.
yeah. So we'll see what happens, man.
I think it's interesting too, though. It's like, well, I mean, this kind of still doesn't change his mindset, but I do think so far the Raiders have done pretty well in free agency. Like the Raiders are actually putting some things together. Like they low key might turn it around if Fernando Mendoza can like kind of jump in.
Yeah.
Um, they got a really big time center that's young, that's already made Pro Bowls, All Pros. You
Yeah.
got Genty, you got Bowers. Like you got a core of guys that are like young in the game that you can really build around. So I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. Let's see what happens with him. But the other one was I was gonna say on here. Oh, Pop said KC got the big back they really need.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
with them signing
Walker.
Kenneth Walker, the
Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
I thought that was good. Um, they still might even go young too. You know what I'm saying? And then just make a new duo. But I do think that that is good. I think that's going to help the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Um, what did you think about that one though? Do you think Seattle's going to regret letting him go?
No, I don't think Seattle will regret letting him go. Like you said, Walker's been in the league for a while. He's also had a lot of injury issues too. So don't get me wrong, he had a phenomenal season last year, phenomenal game in the Super Bowl game, right? But they still have Chardonnay, and honestly, they'll probably grab somebody in the draft as well, just to kind of continue the 1-2 punch that they kind of always had.
Yeah,
But Seattle, man, like you talk about just great franchises and next man up type mentality. Like they're good, man. Like for whatever reason, you look at what they were able to do like over the last couple of years and putting great teams together. And I mean, Geno Smith had 2 great years there before he got
true.
moved off. And I hate to say it, but wasn't a great year for him last year not being in Seattle. And he had the same coach. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So a lot of times, man, the place matters. So I think they'll be just fine. They have one of the best O lines, one of the best defenses. Like they're gonna be just fine. You know what I mean? Chardonnay played great
As long as he comes
alongside
back
him.
from injury, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's possible. I think they will still go younger. They'll grab another back, I think, in the draft. And just the way that team is set up and that offense is set up, like they'll be just fine. They're not gonna skip a beat.
Yeah.
Miss a beat, my bad.
Yeah. I feel you. A couple other ones coming in from the Slackers. I love this because we want to hear what you guys want to hear about too. It's impossible to cover every free agent signing, So we're just
Yep.
going to do the ones that are kind of bubbled up. But Unc said DJ Moore in Buffalo. That's one I wanted to bring up. You being a DJ Moore guy from back in the Panthers days, and always supporting him and reminding us how good he is. What do you think about him in Buffalo?
Man, knowing that he was available hurt that we didn't bring him back home. Like it really did, man. Like I just
him and Tet.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like him, Tet, as well as Jaden Coker, as three wide receiver sets, like that's all you need. Like you don't have to go into the draft and draft another receiver. DJ's still pretty young. He's not an old guy. And the thing that surprised me the most is I constantly talk about just how good DJ Moore is, how good he is on third down, how good he is on fourth down, and how good he is in the fourth quarter. Like when you talk about clutch players, you don't get you never really talk about clutch wide receivers, right? Because at the end of the day, they can only get the ball so many times. But dog, in the fourth quarter, he's been one of the best wide receivers in the league, like over the span of like 4 or 5 years. So
even though it didn't end well for Buffalo with that last play.
No, for sure. But
or for Chicago, I mean.
Yeah, I know what you meant. But still, like what this kid has been able to do, 1,000-yard receiving in so many seasons with the quarterbacks he's had to play with is insane. You know what I mean? There are great receivers out there that failed to get over 1,000 yards with great quarterbacks because of offense didn't pan out well, whatever the case may be, other injuries, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think Buffalo got a really, really good one. And for whatever reason, that kind of still just kind of weirds me out is when Rome got injured and it kind of forced Caleb Williams to throw the ball to DJ Moore, like the chemistry there was so phenomenal. Like it
started clicking after all that time.
It was
like
it's like when I don't know why I still just and it's funny, like this is like Bears fandom too. Like they're just like, why doesn't Caleb like DJ? Like DJ is the best receiver we have. It's not Rome. Like this is their fandom saying this. And when he was forced to make those plays to DJ, you realize what that 1-2 punch could be. And for whatever reason, they're just like, well, we're gonna let him go because whatever the reason. I mean, I just didn't really know why.
It was just not meshing.
Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason. For whatever reason, I mean, I know why. DJ didn't necessarily want him over Fields, but I'm sure even DJ figured out now, like, all right, yeah, like this kid is legit. But for whatever reason, Caleb just couldn't get over it. But I mean, but now he's playing in Buffalo with one of the best in the league when he's not making 5 turnovers, but he's still gonna get him far. You know what I'm saying? So he's in a bright spot to continue to do what he does.
I feel you. I think that'll work though. Yeah, and Josh Allen will not misuse him. He'll know what to do. He's been waiting for somebody like that.
Yeah.
So since Diggs left, going back up, Weston is excited. Chiefs have 9 draft picks, 3 in the top 40 and 4 in the top 25. So yeah, they'll be reloading for sure, and they don't have too much to build on other than just like getting the health right, getting the receivers right. I guess too. They need another receiver, I think, even though they did bring back Thornton. We'll see. Geno Smith back with the Jets. I got to mention this one. I don't know if he's just like a glutton for punishment or what, but I guess he wanted a clear-cut chance to start and get the money too. So
yeah,
I don't blame him for that. But it's interesting. Geno Smith to the Jets. We kind of speculated that homeboy Malik Willis would go to the Dolphins since they have the kind of Green Bay connection over there.
And they dropped Tua.
And then they dropped Tua. Tua actually going to the Falcons, which is pretty dope because he's lefty like Penix, right? So they're like, we can design the offense and maybe Tua can use some of that veteran savvy or just compete because Michael Penix, he kind of did the Jaden Daniels. Like he had a good rookie year and then kind of fell off in the second, I feel like. And not even as good as Jaden Daniels did in his rookie year, but still kind of like he flashed. And then I feel like now they're like not so sure and he's been injury prone. So we'll see. But Kyler Murray still hasn't landed. I
Yeah,
don't know what spots are really left for him, but we still know Minnesota
Minnesota.
needs. Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna end up in Minnesota. And the Geno Smith thing too. I think he signed with the Jets because he knew he had to. If he wouldn't have signed today and waited just till tomorrow, wherever he went, he would have signed for like the 1.8 like league minimum
the
or whatever it
veteran.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think he signed today with whoever would have taken him, so we can at least get a longer, bigger contract. So sign today, get a bigger contract. Sign tomorrow, $1 million a season. So
yeah,
he made the right choice.
and it
Wrong wrong franchise, but definitely right choice.
yeah, just try to make sure it gets done. And this could be interesting because Kyler Murray's kind of in a similar situation, but he can get the veteran minimum. And since he's being released by the Cardinals, they'll have to foot the bill for the rest of his
For
salary. So
sure, for
he's
sure.
almost like a free wild card, especially if the Vikings want to see what's up. I think that would be a pretty good landing spot for him, though. I
Yep.
think it would be pretty gangster, and that's pretty much one of the only starting jobs I feel like that is left. So
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Unk says Kyler to Minnesota. Weston says Jets traded for Geno. Yeah, um, and what's up with Penix? Unk said, yeah. I just think they're just not sure, and he's been injury prone. So I feel like
Yeah.
that'll be a good competition for him, bringing in somebody like Tua.
I'm gonna answer this one for Pops real quick. Yeah, so Pops said Panthers paying Phillips. What did I think about it? And truth be told, I actually love every move that we've made so far. Um, the money for Phillips to me was a little steep just because of how injured he's been in the past.
Yeah,
But he did have a solid season as a linebacker with the Eagles last year. Nothing to like write home about, but he did play in all 17 games. I think he had 5 sacks, something like that, a couple of tackles for loss. And he's young. He's 26 years old, and linebacker was probably our most immediate need because we
yeah,
went kind of edge heavy last year in the draft. So we've got some edge pressure guys, but we also got Devin Lloyd from the oh my god, Jaguars. So
yeah.
we also got one of the best linebackers in free agency, maybe the best linebacker in free agency this year from them. So immediately rebuilt the linebacker core. Plus, I think him coming from the Eagles, who have a pretty solid defense at the linebacker spot, I feel like he's probably learned a lot. You know what I mean, coming from there. So I'm okay with it. I like the move a little more than what I would have liked, but I'm okay with it. Again, we get Lloyd from the Jags, and you add those guys to Derek Brown and J.C. Horn, like our defense is shaping. Plus Mike Davis, the year he had last year, like that. Like
Because you now have an impact player at every level. Like,
exactly,
okay, there
literally
you go.
every single level. Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped about that. And then oh, the other safety we have, I'm drawing a blank on his name. That we moved him into the starting position too, and he had a phenomenal season once he got that starting role. So I'm thinking that he's I don't know, man. The defense hovered last year with zero quarterback pressure at around 11 to 13, like all season. We were like 11, we were 13, we were 12, we were 13, we were, you know what I mean? So the defense was there. You add all of these guys, and I'm thinking the defense is going to be, easily top 10 next year. So I don't know. I'm excited if we can get the right receiver to, be on the other side of T Mac or Coker and throw Coker at the
Slot.
that slot spot. I don't know, man. Like again, it's gonna all
Looking pretty
come
good.
down on Bryce. So it's gonna all come down on Bryce. See, if he can continue to get better, I think we're looking good.
Yeah, I agree. I like the same. I mean, the Panthers moves every time I see them come out. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
especially when
I'm,
it's
I'm
like,
rocking with it. Dan Morgan
yeah,
doing his job.
right.
Big Dan
And
Morgan doing
we
his
knew
job.
Coach was going to do his job too. So
Oh yeah. Oh
now
yeah.
they're moving in the right direction, a little bit ahead of schedule, winning the division last year. Now, but you can build on that. Like,
Yep.
I think that's what I like the most about the Seahawks. I guess winning the Super Bowl last year is like I think it does remind us like you put together the right moves, you can make a run. Like it's anybody's game. Like it doesn't
Yep.
have to be the dynasty thing. You don't.
Yep.
You can put together the right team and go for a run. So I like it.
Yeah.
This one was kind of Panthers too, but Rico Dotto to the Steelers. And says if they figure out QB, I like these moves. I know. I think
Yep.
it's kind of cool, and I feel like Rico Dotto. Obviously, he has ties to Mike McCarthy when they were on the Cowboys together. So,
Yeah.
and he's definitely developed like 2 back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Like not too many guys are doing that anymore, anyways. and he's kind of
Yep.
like a physical Steelers kind of guy. So I think that fits in pretty
Definitely.
good.
Definitely.
Aaron Rodgers still holding Steelers hostage. I know it's like I just feel like they should just go ahead and go for somebody like even them go for Kyler or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, Mom said Mike Evans to the Niners was interesting. I think so too. I didn't like him leaving just because I thought, man, he would be a buck for life. But I also thought he was going to get 1,000 yards every year. So I feel like last year it's kind of a wake up for him to be like, all right, we got to just. It's
Switch it
not
up.
always going to have to be like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I think
but
that's funny because I was laughing because the Ravens always grab great wide receivers when they're in like their 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like they do it all the
yeah,
time. Mike Smith, Anquan Bolden, you know what I'm saying? Like they just got a habit of doing that. But Mike Evans, he just had a bad luck season last year. You
yeah,
know, he got hurt, came back, then he broke his collarbone, I
collarbone.
think it was. Yeah, so it was,
Yeah,
leg stuff and then collarbone stuff. So he's still got so much. I think he has at least 2-3 more seasons in them, productive ones. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's a big move to me for the 49ers, especially with Brandon Ayuk being
yeah.
Brandon Ayuk. You know what I'm saying? So big
I
move for
don't
them,
think
in my
he's.
opinion.
Yeah. No, I like it too. I feel like obviously in that offense, like they're gonna find a way to get him open,
Oh
and
yeah.
and also he's just like has the physicality like in the
Oh yeah.
size, so he doesn't have to be a blazer. I feel like that offense will help him age even more, even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Facts.
still be able to be productive. So we'll see. Rams get Jalen Watson out of their defense. That was really cool. I think the Rams made some good moves too, and Ant alluded to it. They traded for Trent McDuffie, which I think is a big impact because they knew they needed a
Huge.
corner.
Big time.
And if you're a team like the Rams, like use your draft capital on that. Like that's a known commodity coming in. Yeah, you could draft somebody, late in the first round or whatever, and then hope that they turn out like that. But you get a guy like Trent McDuffie as on the Rams because I think their pick is like 30th or 29th or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like you want to gamble on that. It's still a first round pick, but you're gambling, or you use that first round pick plus give up a little bit more draft capital, but you get a guy
Yep.
you know what's going on with.
Yeah.
So
You're a Super Bowl contender. You know what
right,
I'm saying? Like
you
you
need it
you
to work
make you
now.
make exactly you make a player to or saying to figure out how that might be able to get over the hump. Don't try to start from scratch with a rookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Stafford only has
one more year,
one,
maybe.
yeah, maybe one more year for sure, but two a major maybe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But yeah, like you don't have a lot of years left with that quarterback. So unless you got something up your sleeve to steal somebody else, you know what I mean? It's I don't know.
right. And the Rams did get the other cornerback from the Chiefs too. So
Yeah,
now they're like, okay, our cornerback issues are solved. They already got a solid, front seven. They got a good pass rush, and their offense is we know what it does.
yep.
So,
It's
um,
funny. I mean, obviously, I know they gave up some yards this year, but I think losing to the Panthers once and almost losing to them the second time really was like, yo, we need corners.
yeah,
we need corners.
we're desperate
So
now.
yeah,
um, let's see. Will the Cowboys get Trey Hendrickson? I think that's ship has sailed.
I think
I
so
don't know
too.
though. I feel like
I
yeah,
I think it should have happened. I don't want to say right away, but and who knows? Maybe they did make an offer for him. Who knows? I don't know, but
yeah. Pierce worth 30 million a year. Yes, in a way, he's the best downfield threat in the league. And for the Colts to bring him back to your own organization, you don't want to let a guy like that go. Their other receiver, Pittman, it left. He went somewhere else too. So for Alec Pierce, yeah, he's pretty nice.
yep.
Um, so I think you gotta keep him, especially that's your homegrown guy.
He was very solid. He outperformed Pittman, and he was definitely Jones's favorite target. It just sucked that Jones went down,
Yeah,
but I definitely
just
think
checked all the boxes for him right there,
yeah,
though.
he earned it. He definitely
Yeah,
earned it. And even just obviously he was a phenomenal downfield threat, but he was also able to make the other routes too. So I think he definitely deserved and earned that contract.
yeah. Weston mentions all the secondary guys that the Chiefs have let go. He said that's the position we develop best. Um, and I agree. And that's actually a knock on some of them is sometimes they leave the Chiefs and then it doesn't work so well because they were in like a different system that,
Yeah,
Spags is no joke too. So but I think
yep,
the Rams will use them wisely. But yeah, I think that is a concern too. It's like sometimes those Chiefs guys it's like partly the system. Obviously, they're great players too, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, Let me see. There's one more. Oh, Isaiah Likely to the Giants. What do you think about
Uh,
that? Following John Harbaugh, another kind of previous coach connection.
oh yeah, he had a great. I mean, he's been really. He's been so good with the Ravens. I literally thought that they would let the other tight end go first, but he had such a horrible year last year. They decided to let him go and keep the security blanket. You know what I mean? So uh, I really like Likely, one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. But he just had so many drops and so many fourth quarter kind of mental fumble mistakes as well as the fumbles too. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was their reasoning of not paying him, giving the
Mental
money, and allowing him
fumbles,
to go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just
physical
a bunch of
fumbles,
mental
all
mistakes,
kinds
physical fumbles for real. Bro was just fumbling, and then he fumbled the bag. You know what I'm saying? So
in a way, yeah, in his
yeah,
own way.
yeah, for
No,
sure.
I agree, and I think that's the thing is like he's one of those guys when we look at him, we always talk about potential, like oh man, because we've seen
Yeah,
the flashes of it. But you're right. If you look at it based on him versus Mark Andrews, come on now,
yeah,
that's Raven
yeah,
for life.
yeah,
That's a guy that's I don't know if he's their leading receiver or whatever, like leading receptions or something. It's something crazy like that. But
yeah.
um,
He's probably leading that team in receiving yards since his time being there.
oh for
You
sure,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah,
So that's just one of your all time guys, and we always thought like, oh, Isaiah Likely's gonna catch him and surpass him, and he never did. So
yeah,
it'll be good for him to get a fresh start. So
for
we'll
sure.
see. Um, Let me see what else. I think I'm trying to make sure that we didn't miss any of these comments. I think we did pretty good on that though. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, moms, I was happy for Jordan Davis getting paid. That's what's up. Jordan Davis is so funny, great guy, and he's just a physical beast too. Um, and so he actually became the highest paid defensive tackle in NFL history, man. So go get your bag, young man.
Yeah,
That's super dope. He's it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Will
facts.
the Dig brothers sign soon? Where? Oh man, your guess is as good as ours. They both got issues. I am so glad though that the Packers did pick up um, Trayvon Diggs at the end of the year because that helped the Cowboys cap situation.
Yeah, for real.
Um,
And then they cut him, didn't they?
and then they still ended up cutting him. Yeah, so um, that did help out, but I don't know, man, and I don't know about Stephon too. I know he's got some legal, some off the field stuff going on too. So
He got too much going on. He got two baby mamas around the same time, the off the field stuff,
yeah,
and
too
being
much.
Patriots let him go.
Yeah. Trying to think if we missed anybody else. I know we did, but free agency still going on. Obviously, you got stuff going back and forth, like the Crosby thing that we thought was good and it's not. So
I know.
we'll figure it out. Oh, what's this? Said Diggs will sign with the Chiefs. So we'll have Hill, Diggs, and Rice drama all over. You can only have so many knuckleheads per team. The rule is you're supposed to only have one knucklehead per team. I don't know if you can handle that
Real,
many.
real.
um, all right, that's what's up. So we'll leave NFL free agency right there, unless if we see more comments come through. But I think we'll shift to World Baseball Classic. That's been actually pretty cool so far. All your guys are pretty much who you expected. The leaders out there: Cuba, Puerto Rico, USA is doing good, Japan's doing good.
Judge killing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But the most interesting thing about the World Baseball Classic that I've seen so far is multiple catchers denying handshakes with teammates from a different team, from a different country. Um, some people were saying it's because of the pine tar that they use when they're gripping their bat that they don't want to shake hands or whatever. But I'm like, you can always just give a little dap, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Elbow touch.
Yeah, something. But it's happened at least twice now, clips, and the latest one was a Rosarina and Cal Riley from the Mariners. And after the game, a Rosarina went off on him in Spanish. But I'm like, you act like we don't have translators? Like, dude, you got to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're not saying it in English don't mean people aren't going to find out what you were saying. So he went off on a um, pretty good. But it was funny because he mentioned his parents and he's like, one great thing is he should be thankful he has good parents because they were excited to see me and they acknowledged me. And I'm like, dang, you getting the family involved.
For
So
sure.
I kind of like that though. I feel like it's cool, man. I like the passion. I like the celebrations have been a little bit bigger and like
Yeah, it's
the
been
teams kind
fun.
of coming together.
Oh yeah.
I like it. So it's
No, me
been pretty
too.
cool.
Me too.
Yeah. Weston said Bobby's putting on a defensive masterclass. He is, man. He's so good. And the cool thing is, like, even him being so good, like, but being around like all-star team like Team USA and like being on a team
Yeah.
like that, you might just, you pick up some habits. You see some different guys, how they
Yeah.
do things, how they approach things, and you're just gonna get better, man.
Oh yeah. Oh
So I
yeah.
love that.
This is like the one time a year where you can ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right
ask questions, how you
now, we're
do this,
teammates
why do you
now.
do that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I like it. All right, cool. So yeah, so World Baseball Classic, check that out if you can. I think they're still in the pool play, but pretty soon it'll start narrowing down to the championship game where they start knocking each other out. So that'll be really cool. We talked about March Madness, so please join in with us. March Madness is going to be in Indianapolis this year for the men's, but for the women's, it's actually going to be here, the final in Phoenix, the Final Four. So I kind of want to check that out, man. I was going to see. I think it's April 3rd and 4th. um, I'm gonna check in with you and Marcus and see if maybe we'll make a Slack appearance because sometimes like low key those are not as bad. Um, Now obviously they're doing it in they are doing it in the Suns arena and not where the Cardinals play. So I think the last time the men's Final Four came back, they did it where the Cardinals played, and so you could kind of get some tickets because there was like so many options. It wasn't as expensive as normal, but
Yeah.
they're gonna be in where the Suns play. So might be a little tighter, but I don't know. We'll see. Would you be interested though? Maybe checking it out.
Absolutely. Oh man, you already know.
There's gonna be a lot of different events going on too, like some concerts and some different stuff like that. So
Yeah,
maybe we'll have to do a little outside segment.
for sure.
That would be pretty dope.
Trying to think. It's not this weekend. Is it next weekend?
The IndyCar thing, the F1 thing, or what?
No. Foodie Land. Foodie Land's next
Oh,
weekend.
Footy
You
Land.
know what I'm saying?
Is
If
it
y'all
gonna
ain't
be at the
doing nothing,
racetrack again?
I think
Or
so. I
okay.
think so. I gotta double check, but we went last year with the fam. It was a good time. We ate a grip. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it again Saturday, man. So if Grace is trying to eat, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I
Mhm.
know it's getting close to the day.
Yeah, man,
But
we got to tighten down the hatches a little bit, but yeah, but we're
for
still
sure,
going out here and there for sure.
for sure.
But there is a Formula One thing that they're doing downtown too, where they're gonna have some Formula One cars or something like that. So,
I bet.
um, I think it's coming here soon. Oh, West says F1 here this weekend by Cowboy Stadium. That's gangster. See, they're
Oh dang.
doing a lot of stuff. Oh, so this one is Saturday, March 14th. Yeah, the Red Bull Formula One team is going to be here for a free event.
Oh,
They're
that's
going to be
dope.
doing some burnouts, high speed runs down on Jefferson Street, like right by the stadium. So,
I am the Red Bull as you are the monster. So let's. I'm
right,
like, hey, let me get a free case. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a
right.
free case.
See what's going on. We can
Yeah,
we
I
can
mean,
see if the cost is free. We can see.
it's for
But yeah,
me.
that is exactly. But yeah, that is downtown. So and it's a free event. So that's what's up. So we'll have to see. Um, all right. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, the Lakers. So interesting drama in the NBA. We know we talked about the playoff races coming, and there has been some good games. SGA hit a couple game winners, or he hit another game winner last night, and he tied Kareem for most 20-point games in a row. I think it's like 3 years now running or something like that. So
Mm,
he tied Kareem for the record. That's crazy though. If just SGA getting 20 points a game is like a lock. Um, he also had 30 points, 15 assists, and no turnovers. Only one other person has ever done that, and you can guess who that is. But yeah, he's been looking pretty good. So we'll see. Kelly said, "Oh my God, you're not." No, it's this weekend. You can still go. It's on the 14th.
yep.
Yeah. So Kelly, yeah, definitely. It's free downtown this weekend, this Saturday. So definitely check it out. But yeah, so some drama going on with the Lakers a little bit, and actually Anthony Weston has it on here. Luca and his partner just split. Apparently, he's in a custody battle for his kids, which that just sucks, man. And like
Yeah.
I know how like messy that gets. And it's just like it's just so crazy.
Yep.
Um,
And
and
it's
so
just it's not. I mean, he makes so much money, so you already know what it is. Like it's gonna be ugly.
and I did hear about Dak too. You know that's my
Yep.
my boy.
Yep.
And they have two kids, two young ones. So hopefully
Yep.
they can just be amicable at least. Um, But man, that's really tough, especially when it, like you said, when it comes on like the custody battle and things like that. It's
Yeah.
just it's just
I
rough.
I kind of hated how Dax went south though. Like, I mean, I hate to say this, but all because she didn't want to sign the prenup. Like,
I guess it
I
was something like that because they said they were like 3 weeks away from their
the
wedding
way,
was like scheduled for like
yeah, yeah.
like later this month.
But I'm like, but my thing is this. I'm like, first and foremost, I think a lot of times people don't really understand what a prenuptial agreement is. Like, just because you sign it don't mean you don't get nothing. That's not what a prenup is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think a lot of times I think ego gets involved. They're just like, oh, I've been with you since forever. We got 2 kids. Why I gotta sign a prenup? It's like at the end of the day, this man is Dak Prescott. Like he has to protect himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you're gonna date a pro athlete, you also have to understand that too. It's not that
Yeah,
that man don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he has to protect himself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's rough. It's a lot to talk on. Obviously, I don't make that kind of money, but like it's just, you know, don't let your pride get in the way of love and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, you're still so taken care of. You know what I mean? So hopefully
yeah,
that's not all it was. Because I would hate for that to be the only reason why they separated. You know what I mean? But that's just so unfortunate.
yeah, yeah. I agree, man. It's tough. That the rumors and obviously we'll never know the true all the ins and outs of that. What went into that, but that's what it's
Mm-hmm.
getting boiled down to. So
Yeah,
that's
sure.
crazy.
Speak Travis Kelsey a sandwich.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You know he is.
she's smart. She's a businesswoman. She's protecting. She's protecting her bag too. So
And he's smart too. I cited where the pen. And give me the
yeah,
good pen too.
yeah.
I
Give
want
me
the
that
good pen.
in out the box.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, it wasn't it Wilt's record, not Cream. You're right. I'm sorry, Wilt. Wilt still. That's my bad. But yeah, that's the record of 20 games in a row, which I can't remember how many it was right now, but it's so many. Let me just look it up real quick we can make it official. 126 straight games. That's crazy.
It's
So like a
insane.
year and a half. Yeah. So he said he's smart. Tiger Woods treatment. Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yeah,
weak.
Tiger, man. But yeah. So and speaking of golf too, we don't have a golf update. Our resident golf expert is not here right now, but we always want to wish him the best. Our brother, Marcus, he's out there doing his thing, working one
Yep.
of his either his third or his fourth job. Um,
Facts.
at this
Facts.
time, what time is it? Yeah, he's probably on his third job. He probably got
At
one more,
least.
one more later
And,
tonight.
and he's shooting a commercial after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly, exactly. But he's out there doing his thing, so sending love his way as well. I think that's pretty much it, though. Oh no, the other thing I was gonna say, I guess if you got a 1 minute on this one, just like a quick they're saying, like, okay, so LeBron was out the other night. He sat out against the Knicks, and you had Luke
Sitting
in
out
there
tonight
doing his
too.
thing. He's sitting out tonight too against the Timberwolves
Yep.
later tonight, which
Yep.
that game is to be starting a little bit. But he, they're Luke out there doing his thing, Reeves, and all of a sudden he's out one game. They do good against the Knicks, and all of a sudden all this talk, just disrespectful about they're better without LeBron. He needs to move out the way, and the thing is, they're probably right. That's the worst part
Pro-
about it. But
Probably.
what do you
Look,
think? What do you
look.
think?
I've been
Are the
saying this
Lakers
for
better without
look.
LeBron?
Listen, I've been saying this for a minute. You can't discredit the man's career, the resume. I said this just last week. It's not that LeBron isn't capable, right? The key word there is capable. Can
Yeah.
LeBron still go out there and have a 30-point night? Sure. Is he doing it on a consistent basis? No. Is LeBron, are the Lakers constantly playing 4-on-5? Yes. Is it because this man is always complaining? Yes.
Well, and
I'm
Luca
sorry.
too. You got too
Yes,
many. You got two.
they do got a lot of complainers. My problem though is Luka's still giving me 35 and damn near triple double. You know what
Right,
I'm
but he's
saying?
not
Like,
playing any defense either.
you right. So honestly, from a team point of view, like yes, they do need some perimeter defenders. They need some guys who are going to go out there and that's their job, right? But Anthony, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. But the problem that I have though is like I'm just starting to see it too often of LeBron and the fake stuff. Like nothing's even happening to him. They show the replay. It's like, bro, are you not embarrassed? Like, are you not embarrassed? Like, LeBron James, you're supposed to be the GOAT. People are talking about you better than Jordan. You played against better competition than Jordan. Blah, 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 blah. And I think I said this last week. The longer he plays, the less I can give him the GOAT title. Like, it's just dwindling to me.
But what does he have to do? He's
Stop
42 years
complaining.
old. I get that, but I'm saying he's 42 years old, and I get the complaining stuff. I'll never understand that, the competitive nature for sure. But I'm saying though, still like for the Lakers, I agree, but it's like you got to figure out a way to use him. I know you can't ask him to come off the bench, but
yeah, for sure.
figure out he's still better than 80%, 85%, 90% of the NBA.
Yeah.
So
the problem is this too.
So how can he also hurting you?
Because he doesn't play any defense. So
yeah, and Luka doesn't either.
Exactly. And neither does Austin Reeves. So all three of these guys can't play defense. LeBron's his age. It's not that he's
the most willing.
He just can't. Like you watch him. I'm sorry. Like if I'm as a younger player in the league who can still move, LeBron comes up to me. That'll be nothing but get the hell out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like ISO, because he's always looking for help side defense because he can't. Like he can
not 48 minutes. Yeah.
Up and down, LeBron is still a freight train. Side to side, he just can't do it. The lateral movement is way too difficult. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like it hurts.
He's in that Batman. You leave as the hero or stay long enough to become a villain.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just one of those things where it's like when people say, like, are they better off without him? They probably are. But the problem is, it's like nobody wants to be the team to trade LeBron where LeBron, if it's not LeBron's decision to leave. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, if I'm a GM, if I'm the owner, I got to look at it like, look, Brian, I appreciate everything you've done for the league, not just the Lakers, but for the league. But I got to think for the future, dog. Luka's 26. You know, or 27. I think he just had a birthday. However old he is. Austin Reeves, also young too. At this point in time, we can probably still get a lot for you. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna ask you where you want to go, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna send you where we're gonna get the best out, like the best out of it. I just, and I know we keep talking about. I know I keep talking about the complaining, but it's just the going up for layups, not getting touched, airballing layups because you're trying to fake an injury and flopping. And
and that's the whole league to a certain extent too. Like I hate they look for contact first instead of making the bucket. Like try to get it, and if you get that contact, but they're trying to like lean in and do all this extra stuff.
I forget who it was against. It was just a couple of nights ago. He got past the ball, pump fake two defenders in the air. They both jumped. He jumped up and like smoked the layup. But he got the foul call. This man still complained like he didn't get the foul call. It was like, bro, you got the call. It wasn't even late.
Yeah.
Like what? I'm like, what are you complaining for? Like, because you missed the layup? Like, I was so befuddled. It was like, why are you complaining? You got your call. But he's still just like, but it's the stomping your feet, clapping, like, you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm sorry. Like it kills me. Like it just, I see it and I'm just like, dog, it's too much, man. Like it's just too much.
Yeah. Weston's saying he's a free agent at the end of the year, so they don't have to re-sign him. And I think he's going to go back to Cleveland and do a swan song there. That'll be his retirement tour.
For sure.
But it'll be interesting to see even when he gets there. It's like you can't just come in and walk in there either. Like you got, they got a good team too. They got what's his name and he's going to handle the ball. So we'll see. But it's crazy though that and Donovan Mitchell. Shoot, got two.
Facts.
So it is interesting though to me that like when they traded for Luka though, we knew it was about securing a star for the future, and we knew we would hand it over. We thought it'll go two ways. Like either they won't be able to mesh at all, or this will extend LeBron's career. What's weird to me is like it actually worked for like a year, like the rest of that year and like the first half of this year. Mm-hmm. So what's changed now that all of a sudden it hasn't worked? And I don't know if that's just LeBron's just declining faster than we thought or what, but this is what I just didn't expect it to happen now versus like when it first happened, when they first traded. I was like, all right, if they never really get together and it never really works out, like I can
Mhm.
understand that more. But it seemed like it was working for a while, and now all of a sudden it's not. And that's the only thing where I'm still trying to understand
I
what
it's
changed.
funny. I want to answer. I want to ask you a question because you're a Laker fan, and Anthony, you can chime in too as well. So my question to your question, with you being a Laker fan, do you think it has something to do with Bron's attitude? I don't watch the Lakers games as closely as you do, but I do
Yeah,
see a lot of times it just seems like Bron's not into it mentally. It seems like he's like, I just got to keep getting here until Bryce get here. Like I don't know if that's the case, but
it
sometimes when I
could
look
be.
over, I'm like, he don't look. I mean, granted,
Yeah.
he's been in the league forever. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Well, yeah,
I
he's
I
nothing left to
get that.
prove. Like, there's nothing
Exactly. So
left for
I
him to
get
do.
that.
If you look at the history books, he's already first, second, or third in like
Everything.
everything. So it's like
Yeah.
he doesn't have anything much to really do. So I don't know. I think it is partly his attitude. I don't know if it's him seeing the end more, or I don't know
Mhm.
too if it's him thinking like, yeah, it'll be Luca's show, but I'll still be the big brother and like get attention or be able to tell him and advise him. And I think
Yeah.
even Luke is like, I don't need your advice. Like I know what to do. Like
Damn.
that might be part of it too. So we'll see. I don't know what
I
happened.
just I just seen
Some
Bam
breaking
out of
news.
Bayou's having an insane night. He's got 70 right now.
70 what?
Bam's got 70 points.
That's insane.
Yeah, he killing the Magic right now.
I was like, you said 70?
77. He got 72 right now.
Dang.
So funny enough, this game really was a game where they said Bam's just gonna go out there and take every shot because they sat Tyler Hero. They also sat uh obviously what's his face is sitting
Dang.
out too. Yeah, so he's taking 38 shots. He's got 7 3-pointers. Like he's killing them by himself basically. But he's got 72, and there's 5 minutes left to go.
Dang,
Man,
he's gonna go for 80.
he's got 74. He might try to go for the Kobe.
Well, why
Yeah,
you got to at that point?
yeah. There's yeah, it's a like they're gonna win, but at this point, I'm like, yo, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Bam, going crazy right now. So no, Anthony
So
Wesley, you
wait,
do
so
not
these are the
have.
top. He had 31 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he had 5 threes I think in the first quarter, something
So
like that.
Wilt had 100, then Kobe 81, then Wilt
Mhm.
had 78 twice. Luca
Damn.
had 73. So Kobe and Luca are up there. So now, no, he beat Luca already, right? You said he has 74
73.
now?
Yeah, he's at 74 right now. Yep.
Oh my gosh. So he might go for at least he could
Damn.
tie Wilt Chamberlain if he keeps shooting. You know he's going to at this point.
Oh yeah. No way he gets pulled right now.
But does
He's
that
he's
count
like
the same? I guess it does. I mean, obviously it does. I don't want to say it doesn't, but when you're like you took like 90% of your team's shots.
yeah, I think so. I mean, how many? Well, Kobe did the same thing when he hit 81.
Yeah, but it was a little bit different because they were down and all of a sudden he just took the
Yeah,
rock and he just
yeah, he got my pass it to nobody.
yeah, like all of a sudden he just so it was kind of like still like competition like hard, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I mean, like I said, it's the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Spo basically sat everybody except him, and that was the game plan. It was basically, bam, go out there and see what you could do.
He's taken 36 shots, the rest of the team has taken 12. So he's tripled the rest of the team as far as shots. That's my quick math. I think it might even be worse than that. But no one else is going to get in his way at this point too. That's crazy though. 74 points.
Yeah, it's nuts.
He
It's
might get. He's
nuts.
going to get 81.
If he keeps going, he might get it. But
They're not going to take him out now. There's
he's
3
got
minutes left.
76 now. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I feel like don't shoot the threes, just go into the basket, just keep getting yours. Like he's killing right now.
Dang.
That's insane.
I gotta pull up
That's
my
insane.
league
Yeah,
pass
Khalil
so I can
Ware
see
didn't
the
play this
list.
game. Powell, Hero.
You see what I mean though? Like, yes, obviously it's on the scoreboard, but it's like it don't feel the same totally when you
And
just
this is kind of what I mean when I say like the NBA is so rigged, bro. Like I mean, like from a sports betting position, like come on, bro. Like
that's crazy.
this was predetermined. You know what I'm
They were like,
saying?
just go off.
Bam's been in Miami for how many years? This man ain't ever shot no 39 shots in a game ever. He never even came close.
Right.
Even the 30-point games that he had, he did it in high field goal percentages. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they must have realized if he had 31 in the first quarter, I bet they were probably this whole time like, yo, he could do like just keep going,
go ahead,
just keep giving him the ball.
Facts. Yeah, he got 77.
Oh no!
And it's probably gonna be 78 because
he just shot a 3. They gave him the ball right back. Now I turned it on. I wish y'all could watch it. He got fouled. They're giving him the ball right back. They got the rebound and they gave it right back.
Oh my god!
We would definitely get in trouble for streaming this, but
for sure.
We're gonna enjoy the rest of this right now. Oh, now they're crazy. Challenging. See, this 2 minutes 56 seconds left. They're gonna get him this record. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're at this point in time they want it. He ain't gonna get 100, but he needs what 4 points for Kobe.
As a lifetime Kobe fan, though, it makes me I don't want that to happen. Get to 80 and sit down. If you really respect the game, get to 80 and then sub yourself out.
Listen, if you got any love for Kobe, you gotta sub out at 80.
Oh my gosh, that's dirty. That's so funny.
So no other LeBron. I do not want LeBron back for, and I'm not even just saying that because of this. Like, Bam's a younger player, all that stuff. Like, I ain't giving up that for LeBron.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, we're gonna leave it right there on the cliffhanger, but we're assuming he's gonna get it done. We got to get up out of here. We thank you guys for rocking with us each and every week. But man, that's so funny, man. Bam Adebayo. Hey, thanks for catching that. So we got to be a little part of history right here live on.
That's
on the
wild.
stream. So
yeah. So I've been looking down. I'm just like, yo, like this man is really
going
crazy. I know. Like, hold on.
Oh my gosh. That's cool though, man. That is really cool. But at the same time, it just feels a little bit like, you know what I mean?
Like I said, they just
when it's garbage time too. That's what Anthony Weston mentioned earlier too. Like Kobe against the Mavericks, like that one time he was on a heater, like he sat the whole fourth quarter, like you know.
Oh yeah.
And that was not even his 81 game.
For sure. And the game that he did that against the Raptors, he didn't have a choice.
Right.
That game was close. It wasn't even like it was a blowout either side. Like he had to do that. You know what I mean? Like he had to.
Yeah. But that one, Kobe had 62 points like halfway through the third quarter and then he sat out. So it's like I mean, the crazy thing was though that year, I can't remember what year it was, but Anthony probably does. It was between like November and All-Star break. Like he just was scoring like 60 points a night, like left and right. So yeah, we'll see. All right. But again, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us each and every week. Go sign up for the March Madness. And we will see you. We will see you guys later. We'll see you guys next week on the big show 342. But for now, that was episode 341 of Say Like a Champ. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
Go Bam.
Do that shit, Bam.